a guided meditation, episode 11. Woo! Let's go. Please tell me who is manifesting and what you are manifesting. That would help me so much to know, because I am manifesting really miracles. That's the only way I could describe it. All miracles are happening. And it's good to say that too. We could start today's manifestation with miracles are happening. So if we say that 5 times and actually set out our hands, and that way we can receive those miracles. And then we're going to get straight into today's subject. So let's start with the miracles are happening. Miracles are happening. And you can get in different positions. Miracles are happening. Miracles are happening. Miracles are happening. Right. And really believe it, because they are. Today we're focusing on renewing our intentions. So that is so important, because we have to get clear on what we want. And if we can't do it like all in a few minutes, then that's okay. But we want to at least try, because we're on our path and we want to follow our path, right? And my path is here on Monday Manifestation. Welcome, everybody. It's really hard to see your comments, but I'm going to take a quick peek because I can still see a little. I think that the phone is going to go kind of darker and darker, like it's been doing when I was setting up the live video. On my screen, that is. Yours will just stay the same. And then it may just cut out. And if it does, I'll just go to my car and end the video, because basically I made a little pre-recording of this too, like my warm-up before I turned on live. So I have that to edit and upload also. So we'll have 2 versions of today's Monday Manifestation, episode 11. Thanks for being with me and being here and manifesting your dreams. I can't see your names. Renewing our intention. Ooh, there's a dragonfly. See, that's a really good sign. And it was like cruising. Oh, and then now there's like a little bird that's walking right here. And someone's walking their dog. People are playing with their families. It's very, very peaceful here. And also you can see the Las Vegas Strip behind me, way on the other side of the world. But it's there in that shadow in front of the mountain. You could see it if you like enlarge the screen, I'm sure. I did earlier. So right here is a really cool spot, and it's like the end of summer and we're going into fall, and so we have like a little cool breeze. We really do. And that's kind of really amazing. Even though the sun is shining bright, the sun is gonna keep on shining. Who knows that song? Let's open our arms up and receive abundance. So I don't really know. I do know what my intention is, but I don't know what your intentions are. And I'm sure you'll make that clear eventually. So it's like, basically, there's that dragonfly. It's just cruising right there. My intentions are to actually find that house still. Yeah, find that house still. Of course, all the other things that I've been manifesting in these 11 episodes, I still want, which is you, my YouTube fam. Come to me. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here with me. I always check the comments, but after the live, I can't see them. So let me see if I could like get in the shade here, and that way I could see really quick, because I don't like how I can't see my live comments when they're over. When the playback. Pradeep, hi, thank you. Does that say Rick? Hi, Rick. Uh-oh, a message was held for review. All right, look at the roots on that tree. Isn't that interesting? So if you don't know what your intentions are, that's why we're here today, because we're going to get clear on what our intentions are. And that's for our own individual path, you know. That's what you're manifesting. By the way, I got this shirt on my last beach vacation. It's so cute. And I chose to wear these little yellow pants with them. and my new little shoe makeover, because I got quite a few new pairs of shoes. And so did my mom. So we're comfy cozy. So we manifested those shoes. I was listening to a rap song on the way over, and they were talking about tennis shoes, and I was like, exactly, that's a big part of life. I'll show you my new shoes. Because I don't know, did I tell you guys this? But somebody ripped me off when I was checking out of my hotel. Actually, while I was still swimming in my last hotel. And it was either, well, there were no room break-ins, so it was either the housekeeper or the clerk. The clerk who was saying, my housekeepers don't do that. And someone actually piled I only had a few things left in there. Somebody piled my belongings in a pile. And like, as I'm finding this, I'm realizing they went through them. And I'm like, Mom, somebody stole from us. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And I noticed that my gray pullover hoodie, by the way, I've replaced all these things. Actually, the hoodie, the same exact hoodie, I still had it in my orders on Amazon. And believe it or not, a pair of tennis shoes, my pink Nikes. So since then, I got the same exact model, but a different color, and it's really cool. And the black Nike shorts that I was able to replace with Volcom, like surfer, actually men's, but they look so good on me. They're so cozy. I was going to wear them today, but I wanted to wear this with this because of the yellow. But yeah, I replaced that, and then I got another pair of like workout shorts that they're not quite the ones that I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to replace those shorts. That's the first thing and the only thing I thought was missing. And then while I was driving home, I wanted something to wear, like my pullover, and I'm like, oh my God, that's gone too. And then by the time I got back to Vegas, I was like, shit, where are my actual tennis shoes? Who would steal a pair of used shoes? Okay, so anyway, that's my rant for today. But those are things that I manifested in my life. So I made sure that I got them back because they're important to me, right? And that like leads me to the point. It's like, what's important to you and what are you manifesting basically? You know, that's pretty important. Like, because, hold on, let me get a sip of this. Because if you want things like secretly or just outwardly, then you should have them, right? Why go through life not having the things you want? Anybody else? Who else is here? I can't see it, sorry, or pronounce it. But I'm trying. Please spell it out for me or something. Okay. Accepting what it is that we want, accepting it and knowing that we deserve it. And so if you don't know what it is, you could still just put it out there. Okay, put it out there for a minute, like on a chalkboard. Oh, the birds, like, they hung low. They're so pretty. So that's what we're doing. We're concentrating on what it is we want. I know I want a house in California that I could live in where I could manifest my mom. Manifest my mom having the things that California has to offer, because basically they have a no asset Medicaid. So they changed that rule January of 2024 in the state of California. And basically you could have money and still get Medicaid as a senior. So that's really, really good. And also she'll get Medicaid. Yeah, literally. She'll get Medicaid, and she won't have all of these like expenses. Like, she actually pays a grip on her medicine, and also she pays for a copay on her health insurance with Medicare. And so Medicaid in California is free, and she won't have any medicine copay or any copay for medical. And also, they'll take care of her, like, if anything should happen to me, like, they'll put her in, like, a nursing home, or they'll put her in assisted living, whatever it is, probably nursing home at this point in her life. And, or, not and or, but and me living, taking care of her like I have been for 7 years. I'll actually get on this program called IHSS. And so I need that in my life because all I do is create content and take care of my mom. Also I do consulting. And so that's always been one of my professions. And so, but, it's like, that's like, unreliable. It's not like full time, right? And so I need a full-time check, like taking care of my mom, because I did it for free in Nevada, because I've been a resident of Nevada for like 7 years. Longer than that, actually. But I'm just saying, for the years I took care of her, and nobody has done anything for me. I've even had like social workers, and there was like a subsidiary type of a Medicaid, a waiver, and nobody did anything for me. They wanted to put us on a year waiting list. And so I'm like, no, thank you. And I didn't know what I was going to do on that phone call, but I knew I would manifest. So I've been reading, and that's how I know all this about California. And I'm from California. That's my hometown. So that's what I'm manifesting with that house, is being able to receive a paycheck to take care of my mother in my house. Because right now she's in my house, and I'm going to be putting her in my new house. So, she'll be technically, I'm always the owner, and she's technically a tenant, but she's my mother. I take care of her, and she doesn't have to pay anything, but she does. She gives. And I have to finish this with my life. I can't just stop what I started and like put her in a home, because she's like my right arm, and she goes everywhere I go, and we're pretty damn cute at it too. We're a cute little couple, me and my mom. So that's mainly what I'm manifesting in my life. And I mean, it's not really that hard for me. I have a lender that I work with on 2 other purchases, and he also has licenses in Nevada and California. And we're really, really, really like tight. I'm pre-approved because they know that my credit score is high, and I have income, and I show it, and I pay my taxes. And I make my payments. I've never been late, ever. So I can buy any house I want within reason, as long as I can afford it. But there's a lot of choices. It's just I'm really particular. I like to be with fresh air, fresh mountain air. And this is one of my neighborhoods, like near where I live. And this is like the cleanest air in the valley, because it's elevated. So, and like, you wouldn't believe this air. Like, this air is giving me the energy to manifest and show to you how I basically made the decision. And my answer to her when she turned me down to take, a year waiting list, I said, you know what, we could be like out of money by then. I'm going to have to figure something out. That's what I told her. And she's like, oh, okay. Do you want me to take you off the list then? I'm like, yes, go right ahead. Nevada does nothing for seniors here unless they have money. And then they still don't do anything because they charge you. So California is the call, baby. And I'm going to go back to my roots from where I'm from. And let's see, I'm trying to manifest that by the beach. Okay. There's only a few choices to have a comfortable living situation by the beach, but I'm manifesting more. I was realizing that on the way over. Like, when I call for private finance deals, I'm like, hey, I got a down payment. You guys want to like just own or carry? And they have it already in their ad. And so like I put the word out, like, hey, like I would have missed it. I noticed you guys just decided to list this as owner carry. And they're like, yeah, we just did. I'm like, yeah, because I know everything owner carry in California. So anybody that has an owner carry house, owner financing, seller financing, list it on Zillow and I'll find it. And I'll buy it. If I like it, it has to be by the beach, and the interest rate has to be lower than what the national average is. So I already had a couple deals like that, and they weren't supposed to happen because the last realtor, he was really honest with me. He's like, by the way, you could hear the road from this unit, because this was like a it was a primary residence, but it had an attached wall. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's a deal breaker. After we were like just getting ready to write the contract, like private financing, everything. And I'm like, thank you for telling me that, because that's a big thing for me. Like, I would have had to go anyway before I put the earnest deposit, but because this was a walkthrough. So I'm glad he tuned in and told me about that. It was at the very end of the walkthrough too. Like, he was already about to get in his car. And he's like, oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know. So I'm manifesting, like, not only like something, because right now I'm hella comfortable, except for the fact that I'm not getting paid to take care of my mom like I would in California. And so, but I'm really comfortable as far as health wise. So I'm not going to like compromise. I'm manifesting exactly what I want. Exactly. Because mom even said, you have to go after what you want, not what you don't want. And I was like, that is so true. Why am I putting limits on myself? So remove all the limits and renew your vows to yourself. Renew your manifestation. What is it that you want? What isn't it that you want? That's also important. Getting clear on what you want, but getting clear on what it is you don't want. Okay? And so that has to do with medicine wheel. And it's also mainly your medicine shield. So it's a circle, and it would even help to make a circle because the earth is round, and we could put our hands in a circle. Even if you're sitting down, you could still reach out and put your hands in a circle. And you could put in there what it is you want. Yeah, you could drop the house in the circle. You can. So what is it that you want? Is it a house? Is it a car? Is it a job? Is it a lover? Is it a wife, a husband? What is it that you want? You notice I'm leaving the door open. I'm not closing it to the circle. So this is my medicine shield, and I'm putting in there, and you could do the same. I've taught this in my Native American Chieftaincy playlist. You could do the same. You could make your medicine wheel. Your arms are probably tired, but I do this a lot, but right now they want to like stretch up. I don't really do the circle a lot, so I really enjoyed that, but I'm still in my medicine wheel, and I'm putting in the things that I want. So I never really add people because I don't really put people in my medicine shield and my medicine wheel, because people will come to you if they want you. If they don't want you, they're not going to come to you. It's just as simple as that. And you don't want anyone that doesn't want you. And now you reach up and you look up. And you stretch back. I never add people because I'm very serious about my career. I come from an entertainment family, and I'm going to pursue and consistently renew my vows to my career. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm manifesting. That's why I'm showing you how you can focus. Take a deep breath, create your space. Do that right now. I highly recommend it. Because boy, does it feel good out here. I'm not sitting in the house. I'm not thinking about things that I don't have. I'm thinking about things that I have and things that I want. Isn't that exciting? That is so inviting. So today is about renewing our intention. So I'm opening up my palms, see? I'm opening up my palms. I'm receiving. I still want those other things, the money. I want the YouTube family. But today I'm really focusing. So I'm putting those in my shield, but I'm really focusing on the house. Why? Because all the hard work will already be done. After I wrap this live video, there's the dragonflies getting closer. Either that or that's a really big bumblebee. Either way, it's okay because it's one of the totems. Okay. No, that's a dragonfly. Whatever it is, I think they're being nice to me. Wow, that is so cool. Here, come closer. It went further. There's one of those trees. I'm adding to my medicine shield what I want. I'm not really discussing what I don't want because I'm not focusing on what I don't want. I'm focusing on what I want. Oh, there. Focusing on what I want. Very important to actually take the time to do it, because if you say, oh, I'm manifesting this, really, are you? Did you take the time? Did you set aside time to actually sit down, sit with yourself and think about the things that you desire? Have you done that? What is that? Okay. People spamming me over the sale of my house. That I could sell at any time. I've got a really special house. That's not going to be a problem. It has all those things, you know. High tech. Okay. It's about buying a house. Yeah, buying a house. And I want to buy the house. I'm so sorry. You guys there? I'm so glad that there's a cool wind. I want to buy the house because the phone's not dying. Michael, hi. Can't really read your messages. Chris, hello. Clint, hi. Thanks, guys. Day's End. Hello, guys. My Village. Cute. Cute names, guys. Okay. Okay. So taking the time to actually manifest, that's the whole point of this video, you know? So again, you could do this with like your spouse, or you could do this by yourself, because you should invite the spirit of having those things, you know? So you're like creating your space, you're taking deep breaths, hopefully you're in nature, and hopefully you're breathing in the things that you want. You're breathing in and you're holding the breath and then blowing it out. This stuff is magical. When you set your intention, it is powerful. It is very, very powerful. Like, I literally have not lost a game, any game that I've played in the past, I don't know, it's going on a long time now, since I've seriously been manifesting. Before I was just casually manifesting, but now I'm manifesting. And it's just that easy. And you know what's amazing? The more you do it, the more you get whatever you want. It's so incredible. I kid you not. Like, things come to you. Like I said, miracles are happening that you don't even expect. Literally, checks in the mail, like out of nowhere. Things that like you forgot about, literally, like come up and bless you. Jewels, gifts, rewards, you name it. It's just incredible what happens. Like job offers, people that want to be your spouse, like just all kinds of like manifestations. You don't always want all of them. You just, you know, you sift. You filter them and then you sift them. You double filter. You double filter. Because you have so many things happening when you're manifesting. so many good things happen. So it's all about creating the space and the time, which I did, right? And here we are. And I'm staying on a long time because I know that more people are showing up. And I want to show you the power of manifestation. I want to like meditate on it like we're doing. I'm in a deep state of meditation. To me, I'm a natural born speaker. And I grew up with a mic in my hand, literally. Like, I have to speak because I have to teach. And I have to be here. And I have to show you how to get what you want. And I got to show you this Las Vegas strip. Let's see, I'll show you. Okay. It's there, see? Hold on. I'm panning it. Okay. All right. Okay, so focus on renewing our intention. Whatever it was that we thought we wanted, we don't have to want that anymore. All we have to do is just get in touch with what it is that we want. That's it. That's all we have to do. That's powerful on its own. It's a realization, is what it is. Realizing your fate, renewing your vows to your intentions. What are your intentions for your life? Powerful, right? Makes you think, right? I guarantee you, anyone that comes into this live today, I have challenged them to actually think about their path. Like, people may be making life-changing decisions based on Monday manifestation videos here on YouTube on my live every Monday. Sometimes I do a pre-recorded, and like I was saying earlier, I pre-recorded something like this. It was like a practice before I went live. I'm glad I did because the phone tipped from the wind and I was able to adjust some last minute things. But then it ended up falling again, so sorry about that. Okay, so focus on what it is that you want. What do you want? It's as simple as that, literally. I know people are coming and going, and that's why I keep repeating that part, because that is exactly what you're doing when you're renewing your intentions. Because it doesn't matter what you wanted yesterday or what happened or anything. All that matters is today, that I'm in the present, and that I am clear about what my goals are. That's all that matters, okay? That's all that matters, literally. Nobody matters. Maybe family, yeah, some friends, yeah. They matter, but I'm going to choose myself over anybody at this point. Because I can't take care of anybody unless I take care of myself, right? The golden rule, you know? It's one of the golden rules, okay? So take care of yourself and decide what it is that you want to do. And if you don't know what it is you want, then you know what's really powerful about this? Here's the best part. It will just happen. It will just happen. Literally. It will just, because life happens. So it'll just happen. And then you'll go, oh, okay, because I concentrated on something happening, then something happened. See? That's how fun it is. It's really, really fun. So, pretty bird just came and visited. Really big black bird that was pretty. I hope I helped some people focus here today on what it is that they want to do in their life. Plenty of dragonflies. Wow. I don't even know if that's a dragonfly. It's kind of, you guys tell me. It's on that branch. It's going to get up in a second. Let me see. Let me zoom in. Okay. Ah, it left in the time that I turned my back. Ah. Let's see if there's any more. wish you the best. I hope that you're able to get in touch with your path. Your path is so important, and it's okay if you don't know what you want. It's absolutely fine, because whatever happens is going to happen based on you aligning yourself with the universe and deciding to do something about, just to even like be here and to like open your mind to something happening besides nothing happening, and nothing ever changes and everything's just always the same. That's no fun. You want action, you want good things happening in your life. Therefore, by actually concentrating and realizing the renewal of the reality, then things are happening. So you hold out your palms and you say, good things are happening. I'm healthy. I'm loving. I'm kind. I'm caring. I'm rich. I'm forgiving. I'm understanding. I'm I'm hungry. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go. Hey guys, thanks for watching. My views are still up on YouTube, although like I had to take a break because I had to take care of some things. And they go down when you're not consistent, but hopefully they'll go back up, because Monday Manifestation is a powerful tool and we all love each other and it's a great community. What else do we have here? I want to check out these comments, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hi, John. How are you? Thank you. You guys are sweet. Hi, George. Yeah, Las Vegas. Good one. Michael, how are you? Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my membership on YouTube. I noticed more members. I got to go on there. I promise that's on my list to do on my next, because I'm going to be doing a midweek video of medicine cards. It's starting to get windy, so it's a good thing I'm going in. That's enough wind, you know. They say to watch out how much wind you take, actually. So, guys, sorry about that. I got to go. Happy manifesting. Oh, I'll see you for a animal spirit card reading like midweek sometime. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be notified when I have new content and when I go live. Thank you. Love you.